We have the pleasure of having Dr. Moshe Dekel with us today. Really like to introduce him to you as a physician. Dr. Dekel, tell us a little bit about your background.
Hi, April. It's great to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know.
I know. Too long. Anyway, my background. Well, I've been in medicine for 38 years, believe it or not. Board certified OBGYN in private practice. But back in 2000, about 18 years ago, I switched to holistic medicine. And I never looked back, so to speak. I actually discovered that holistic medicine is the real medicine. Not that conventional medicine is to be discarded, in my opinion. That's not the case. But I've learned with my experience on both sides of the equation, so to speak, that for me now, conventional medicine is for emergencies only, because I haven't found any prescription drug that is actually doing any good for any length of time. If it's an emergency, I understand. But I realized over the last 18 years that it's really by addressing our basic needs like nutrition, supplementation, hormone replacement, stress, detoxification, etc., that actually makes us healthy or not.
Absolutely. And having known you for a long time at this point, probably 20 years or so.
25.
25, okay. I know you've been very cutting edge, in the holistic field, and I imagine you use a ton of different supplements and nutrients and all kind of things. Why the addition of Protandim?
That's good. Cutting edge, I like that. Some people call me a rebel. But anyway, yes, over the years, obviously, I've found the lines of products that are well manufactured and getting results and no side effects. So it's kind of interesting because when patients come to see me in my office and they get in the office and they look in the shelves and get, oh my God, you have so many products. And I look at it and I says, well, I don't use prescription drugs. I have to use some bullets. I have to use some ammunition. Mm-hmm. So they say, yeah, I guess I understand that. So to answer your question, it really has to be a product that achieves something unusual that I don't have on my shelf yet, that I haven't discovered yet. And it's not easy to convince me to carry a new product after 18 years of doing it very successfully, I may add. So about, when was it? It was Thanksgiving of last year. The whole thing started again. I sent a text to Bobby and I said, Happy Thanksgiving. And he said, Happy Thanksgiving to you too. Take a look at this little video. Tell me what you think. So of course I look at the video and say, oh my God, this sounds kind of very interesting. So one thing led to another. I looked at the studies and I said, Bobby, I want the 7% increase in lifespan. Mm-hmm. And I want to increase my ability to slow down the aging process and fight free radicals. So I did some more research, and yes, do I have antioxidants on my shelf? Yes. But do I have a product that actually increases the body's ability to make 40% more antioxidants on its own? No. Therefore, I decided, this is the products that I want to add to my arsenal. And I'm very happy I did, because personally, I'm using for the last 3 months, and I didn't have any issue with health. I don't have any, but I noticed a better recall. I remember your name.
I get that added benefit too, and I love it.
Yeah.
Definitely helps in business.
Right.
Well, there must be other products like this out there. Are there other companies I'd go to? Why LifeVantage? Why our product?
Well, if there are any products out there that does the same, I'm not aware of it. Number one. Number two, even if they are that claim that, I don't think that they have 23 independent studies that you can find on PubMed that show you that actually there's a science behind it. Again, if these are news that I don't know, please elucidate me, to enlighten me about that, but I'm not aware of that.
Great. You know, the way that the products are marketed, for most people, the Protandim needs a lot of explanation, particularly the layperson, the patient. How do you feel about how the products are marketed as far as, you know, multi-level marketing or network marketing?
You know, that's a loaded question, April. Let me see how I'm going to tackle this one. Yes, the most doctors and not only doctors kind of are suspicious about network marketing. But the question is, are you willing and are you able to go beyond the concept and actually look at the product at face value? And that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I said, forget MLM, no MLM, network, whatever you want to call it. I said, other products do what they say to be doing. And once they do, okay, so it's multi-level. So what? It's the only way for my patients to achieve or to get possession of these products and use them through a specific way of marketing it, so be it. Now, do I have to do the MLM or the network marketing? No, I don't. As a physician, I can buy the product at 50% off and sell them to my patients, as I do sell dozens, if not hundreds of other products. And I don't have to do the MLM if I don't want to, if I think it's below my dignity, so to speak. For me, I'm also a businessman. And the reason why I did multi-level marketing in the past is because I saw when managed care came to town and my income was going down by 50%. I said, you know what? I need another source of income. Mm-hmm. And I was not afraid to promote my product line, not necessarily to patients, but actually to colleagues of mine and anybody else who was willing to look at it, have an interest in making more money. But the answer to doctors is you don't have to do it if you don't want to do it. But with the technological advances that the company has put forth, the question is, and you believe in the product because you see the results that you have with the patients, do you want to share it with other colleagues? And you say, wait a minute, I don't want to sell my doctors, friends. I don't want, really, I'm not a salesperson. No, but the average doctor has about what, 1,000 contacts on the cell phone?
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about if you send a little notice to your friends? You say, I've just got through this interesting product line. Watch this video for about 15 minutes and let me know what you think about it. If you send 20 of these a day and you get some responses back and then you refer them to Bob and you to present the business aspect of this business, why would they not do it? And if they don't, that's okay too. Our job is not to make decisions for them. Our job is actually to show them the products work and that there's an opportunity behind it. And if they want to take it, great. We're there to work with them. If not, offer it to your patients. Either one will be fine.
So I know you've been extremely successful. I know you've earned millions in this industry as far as multi-level marketing or network marketing. How do you feel, how much time does it add to your practice to explain the products to the patients? Do you feel like it takes a lot of time, or do you feel like a doctor today has the time, or how do you feel about that?
Excellent question. The answer is no, it does not take a long time. So what do you mean? These are sophisticated products, NRF1, NRF2, I mean, it'll take me a good 5 minutes to really explain the biochemistry of it. But the issue is, when was the last time you explained the biochemistry of aspirin or Pradaxa or any of the other sophisticated drugs that cause tremendous amount of side effects? Nobody does. You just write a prescription. Well, here I do much better because I give them a little explanation sheet. It's like the ABC of what this product does, so they don't even have to go to research it. Here what it is, you need to take it because XYZ, because what I saw and diagnosed in you because of our conversation, our consultation. And that's what it is. So does it take me a minute? Maybe. But it doesn't take more than that. Now to say, if your question also relates to how much time you have to take of your medical practice to promote your business should you decide to do it, well, how long does it take to send a text message to 20 people per day? 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
That's what it does.
Copy and paste.
So the amount of time that you need to spend on it, it's really depending on you. You say, why should I send it only to 20 when I can send to 100? Hey, more power to you. So it's really individually tailored to what the other doctors want. And our job is to help them achieve their goals according to what they want. In other words, we can show them the whole plate, the whole kit and caboodle. They decide how much they want. And then we go, actually, for lack of better words, go work for them for nothing, aren't we?
Absolutely.
How can it get any better than that?
Absolutely. So you do sell them in the practice.
Oh, absolutely.
Spot.
Yeah,
What about
absolutely.
promotional material? Do you like the ancillary income from that, or?
Absolutely. And thank to you and Bobby. I mean, you made it much easier for doctors to actually display it, et cetera, which is really innovative for the company because he actually brought it to the company. And now you actually promoting it with your doctor's network. And it's really, it does the work. It really cuts down the amount that we need to spend because we have the audio visuals, we have the little placards, we have the little, 18 by 12, whatever we, display. And patient will ask me, hey, what is that? Oh, good you asked. Here, what it does. So it's really cutting the amount of time that doctors need to spend with their patients explaining it instead of saying, here, this is what it is, take it, see the difference.
Any special results or benefits from the product you've gotten or your patients, or any last story you'd like to share?
It's very interesting because, as I said, I've been promoting the product since the last 4 or 5 months. The first sign that these products are working is that my patients are actually signing up to auto ship, even though they can cancel any time. And so far, nobody canceled. So that means that they're happy with what they get. So that's a good sign. I get various responses, but most of it I get, which I like the best, is the ones that I feel like I feel better, and they can't put a finger on it, but they say I just feel better. I feel more energetic. Okay, me personally, I have a better recall, and if we don't have recall, man, game over.
Especially as you get older.
Game over. And I'm full-time in practice. I do a lot of other things. As I said, I have other businesses that I'm involved with. So without recalls, you really don't have any fun in life. So it's important and it works. And the only thing you need to do is just, if you really want to be scientific about it as doctor, because I had one non-doctor, one patient, a friend actually, that said to me, I want to do the T-bars before I start, then I want the T-bars. T-bar, by the way, it's a test that we do that actually tells us about oxidative stress. You can look it up. Okay, I don't want to spend time talking about it, but it's actually a test. He says, I want to do it before and I want to do it after. I said, Ed, let's go for it. That's the only person who wanted to do it. But it's available. If you want to scientifically say, listen, I want to show myself before I offer to my patients, as if you're going to try, as if you have tried all the prescription drugs you prescribe so far on yourself before you prescribe it to other patients, but you're more than welcome to do it. That's okay.
But why bother, right?
Yeah, but if they want to, they can do it.
Absolutely.
And if they need a prescription, I'll write a prescription for T-bars. Not a big deal. I'm kidding. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I've enjoyed the time with you this morning and glad that you're getting such great results in the practice and with your patients. And, you've been very, very successful in everything you've touched. So I'm sure this is the next thing, and just so excited to be working with you.